DJ, you go crazy.
An inmate at the Cook County Department of Corrections. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
DJUTV, let them know who we got in the building.
Oh, Bloodbath. What you on, gang?
Blood, what's up with you, gang?
Shit, how you bumming? What you on?
I'm coolin', bro. Blessed to be here, man. Hey, let the folks know where you calling from, though.
I'm calling from the trenches, live from the trenches, man. Division 9 3C, man.
26 in Cali?
Get real. Huh?
You want 26 in Cali?
This California, man. You know where the fuck I'm at, Cook County.
No bet. Hey, but for the listeners, though, that don't know, Division 9, tell them folks what Division 9 is.
Super Max, where for them getting that real savage, like, turned up.
Now, I seen a video going viral back in like 2017. It's up on YouTube a few times. The Cook County Brawl. They say you was in that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, on phone them. Hell yeah. I had took a knife from, he was getting it on with the Latin folks. Me, Lil Law from THF, my boy EBK Iski, you know?
Yeah.
We was getting it on with the Latin folks and shit. I had took a knife from one of their ass, stabbed one of the doors up and shit. They ain't play the whole video though, but you can see that shit when it's going up the steps. I had slapped one of their ass because they was gangbanging too much in there, and that shit just kicked off from now. You know? 5 motherfuckers ended up stabbed and shit. But yeah, that's what happened for sure. But I was stabbed up the whole time that video was going on, gang.
You was stabbed up?
Hell yeah, I got stabbed up like 4 times.
Damn, for real?
But shit, hell yeah, for sure.
Man, I got into it with some Mexicans over some Cheetos last time I was in the county. Some SDs got on that with me on phone them. They who took my Cheetos?
Oh, Cheetos.
I'm
Give me my Cheetos.
shit. I ain't touch your shit, and I never forget. It was one of the moles in there. He get to point at me. He took them. I'm looking at folks like, damn, what you want? Yeah, that's
good shit.
It get trenches. Hey, but tell the folks how, like, cause you know when you locked up, bro, motherfuckers get into it over the most pettiest shit. The TV, you know what I'm saying? A cookie, you feel me? What's
the phone, all type of shit.
The phone for sure. You know what I'm saying? But like, what's one of the most pettiest moments that you know that turned into the most treacherous moments?
Shit on phone them, shit. That was a moment right there that I was in, shit.
It started petty?
Hell yeah, it started petty. Slap boxing, I slapped the motherfucker up. They felt some type of way. Petty little shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna lie. I had saw Vaughn do some petty shit, though. Vaughn, he did some petty shit. We was in the whole folks there. Folks, he beat a motherfucker up for a state trade. Said he taking this LE state trade, tweaking this shit.
Man, I was gonna get into that, but since you just brought him up, man, like, you know, long live King Von, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know, I hope you get to see this interview, bro, but like the way we got this shit set up right now, like I got a poster of Von sitting right behind me on the camera. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Yeah, his Welcome to O Block, you know what I'm saying, album cover sitting right behind me, you know. But just tell the folks like how real he was, you know what I'm saying? Especially behind them walls.
I ain't gonna lie, like, see, Vaughn, he's something real different. Like, a lot of niggas be bitches and shit like that when they come to jail and shit like that. Like, Vaughn, he's something different, gang. Like, he a pure one. He a pure one. Like, he really like that. Like, on phone, I'm like, a lot of his ops can even vouch for him. If you say something bad about his name,
you a hater. Or he did something to you.
Gang. It's nothing bad you could really say about dude's name. Like, for sure. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
It really
like,
ain't.
He, even when he got up out of here, too, he stood on all the business. Like, so, like, a lot of motherfuckers who mention his name or any of that, man, you might as well not even slip up and get locked back up in Chicago. You might as well stay out the rack, gang. Because any type of slip up, you come to jail, any type of shit like that, like, you gonna the show get dealt with. He was taking care of the trenches. Like, he ain't forget where he came from, none of that. So like he a good dude all the way around the board, you know. Show 100. So like everybody who know that, you know. And shout out to Get Back Gang for sure.
And look, bro, I wasn't never locked up with him, but you know, I was his DJ right before he died, right? And I can vouch for exactly what you just said, bro. Like Von was so real, bro. He was so thorough. Like, shit, when he died, bro, you see what I'm doing? I'm doing interviews because I made up in my mind, like, I'm not DJing for no more rappers. Because I know ain't nobody coming the way he coming. You feel me? So I might as well start me something else, do something else. You know what I'm saying?
See, but look, gang, that's what I'm saying. Like, whole time, like, for all the listeners who listening, like, motherfucker need to support Get Back Gang more because that movement is not over.
For sure.
When Vaughn was here, it was Step Down, Get Back Gang. Last time I talked to him, he said he had Get Back Gang chains on the way, gang. I want to see them chains coming soon, you know? We got to live on bro legacy and stand on everything, like, for sure.
Yeah.
Because this motherfucker who did it for Vaughn. Shout out Louis, O Block Ludain, O Block L's on Instagram. Folks took a headshot for this shit.
No bad.
We got real Get Back Gang members. I want the listeners to listen to more what Boss Top got to say, you know? Listen to more to DQ. We got DQ. We got me. Free Muwap. Free the guys, you know? Get Back Gang. Motherfuckers need to support Get Back Gang movement more. Like, that's what I like to see, you know? That's how I feel.
For sure. So can you tell us just a little bit more about Von relationship? I mean, you and Von relationship, you know, how y'all met and, you know, how y'all was bumming?
Well, I had met Von before I came to jail.
Okay.
But we wasn't really clicked like we clicked in 2014 when he first came to jail.
Okay. Now pause right there before you continue. Just let the folks know how long you been in that motherfucker.
I've been in here since 2013.
Okay. You say you met Von in 2014 when he came in.
Yeah. That's when we locked in.
No.
Like,
But
I didn't see some of everybody in here. I ain't gonna lie. I've been in here with everybody. And motherfuckers know my name official.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, I'm an active gang member, outstanding gang member.
No bet. For sure. Now I was finna say, you said you met him though before you got locked up.
Yeah, I bumped into him through Killerwood.
Okay. Where you from, bro?
I'm Get Back Gang, strictly Get Back Gang. 1080.
Right.
1080 Get Back Gang. That's how I'm bumming.
For sure.
Super Get Back.
For sure. I know he used to load y'all books up. I know he used, you know what I'm saying? He take care of the lawyers. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. I wouldn't have a lawyer right now if it weren't for folks.
Man. Touch on that though, bro, because it's a lot of niggas behind them walls with PDs. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to have a lawyer, shit, that shit a blessing for real. That should give you hope for real, you know?
Yeah, like I really like to touch on that for sure. It's a lot of motherfuckers out there who not taking care of their people, not standing on the business and shit like that for motherfuckers who made a way for motherfuckers who out there still. And it's just becoming a revolving circle of motherfuckers leaving people hanging. So if you got people in jail, make sure your people straight, man, because it ain't over with. The fight ain't over with. I'm steady seeing motherfuckers coming back, steady seeing motherfuckers get found guilty, steady seeing motherfuckers doing this, doing that, and I see less and less support. But one thing I can say for sure is I love the ladies, man. The ladies, they make sure you see majority of the ladies taking care of the men's in here, you know? You see more ladies taking care of the guys in here than anything, gang. So I want to support, I want to give a shout out to all the females out there, gang.
For sure. Man, you know, when we growing up, we go from playing catch a girl, freak a girl to you know, Lil Wayne put the money over bitches, you know, planting in our head. But when we get in them jams, shit, whether you calling your mama or you feel me? Whether you calling your mama or your girl, shit, you calling a woman when you get in them jams. You feel me?
So
there's
a couple of the guys who stand strong, but you start seeing who really for motherfucker and who not, you know, at the wrong time.
For sure that.
Like, I want to give a shout out to granddaughter too, that she was most definitely rocking with Vaughn, like, up here.
For sure that.
100%, like coming to see him, sending him money and shit like that. Like, that's what was bad. That's what made me lock in with granddaughter like that the long way, because I know how she comes, you know?
Hey, I fuck with that. I'm glad you just brought her up, because maybe when she hit it, she'll come do a DJUTV interview, because I hit up when I first started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shout out to granddaughter for sure. She in the A right now. You know what I'm saying? But man, lately, bro, like on the interview wave and the interview game, it's been a lot of talk about Cook County Jail. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to holler at you, see, because Lil Jay just got out, you know what I'm saying, after doing 7 years. And
hold up, pause. Look, man, back on the fact with the ladies, man, I just want to clear this up right quick. I don't got nothing bad to say about Lil Jay or nothing like that. I don't got nothing against him. But if he out there acting like he wasn't in here fucking with transsexuals in protected custody and shit like that, then that's bogus. I want all the ladies to watch themselves, because there's a lot of females who be fucking around, you know, see bro and them turned up. They want to have good times and have fun and shit like that. Watch out for Lil Jay, man, because he had papers floating around here. He was fucking with a transsexual named Brandon Arnold. He was fucking with a transsexual named Brandon Arnold and a Dario Smith. And if you Google them names, they'll pop up or whatever. And I can get the ticket numbers and shit like that, so we can ask him to get those tickets and read what they say, sexual misconduct and shit like that. So papers was going around that he had HIV, gang. And I ain't lying, none of that shit. I'm trying to look out for my people out there, because that shit be spreading, and it can get back to my family. I got sisters, all types of shit. I got brothers. I don't want that shit to spread back to them. You see what I'm saying?
No bad. So look,
I just want to say, watch out for dude, man. If he ain't being real with who he is, and no disrespect to the gay people or whatever, but dude is 100% gay, like for real.
And that's being stamped live from the trenches, the place he just came from living the last 7 years. Because I'm gonna tell you, gang,
for sure.
You know, it was a lot of rumors about that going on before he got out, and then when he got out, the first thing he did was he dropped a few music videos, and he did an interview with Say Cheese. You know what I'm saying? And Say Cheese brought it up to him, and he denied it. But I knew he was gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know a nigga ain't gonna sit in no interview and say, yeah, I was in there fucking on transgenders. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
He thought he was never coming home, gang, and he lost hope. And then somebody told me that he was getting into it with his co-defendant. He was getting into it with his co-defendant, Butter.
Right.
And that's K.I.'s sister. So he into it with his co-defendant, Butter. I think he could let him know. It's even his own side. You can ask his own people, like from Young Money, from Uski, them. They know he was in PC. Freaky, all them.
Yeah,
Young Money, they know what's going on, dude.
He admitted to being in PC. He said he was in PC because the BDs had some money on his head.
Stop that, man.
That's what he said. And on the other end of that, shit, he say Butter told on him. So he ain't fucking with Butter. He say Butter told on him.
Butter ass is in PC too, man.
He said he said they gave Butter
I heard
an Italian beef and a Pepsi.
Come on, man.
No bet.
Niggas can say whatever they want, man. Tell them show his shit too, man. Both of they ass bogus, man. And that's why he merged it on KI. That's why he merged it on KI and said that's a lot, because he know he burning them up because he in tour with Butter. He burning up his sister on purpose. He know motherfuckers know what's going on, man.
Hey, one thing I know for sure, man, a nigga ain't gonna make that type of rumor about you for no reason. You feel me? Like,
hell no. Not that many times and not that many people, man. Everybody don't say the same thing, man. Man, for sure. My dead brother, that man gay, man. That's on everybody I love.
Hey, so
I was in here with Boss Top speaking to talk to, man. Shout out Boss Top, man. Get back game, man.
Word.
Motherfuckers need to pay more attention to him, man. Boss got a lot of weight on his shoulders, you know. He's steady struggling, trying to keep it going. I appreciate that on front of him.
Yeah.
But shout out to Top, man. I was in here with them folks supposed to be getting crazy.
Oh yeah, Top a crazy motherfucker for sure. Hey, I was finna say though, I heard you used to you used to write songs for a couple artists, you know what I'm saying, in Chicago. You done help write a few songs for a motherfucker.
Yeah, I didn't did a couple songs. I didn't help motherfuckers with songs and shit. Just doing little shit.
And then like also what I wanted to ask you though was like you know, it'd be a lot of rappers out here in Chicago that be, you know, extra tough on the internet, you know, fake tough in person. But when they get behind them 26 of California walls, they be a different person. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I can say,
yeah.
you're right about that.
That's what I would say. You been in there for a little minute, bro. 9 years. You done seen damn near everybody come through that motherfucker. So who's somebody that be run off at the mouth, but when they in that jam, they ass looking like a mouse.
Shit. Lil Jay. On Fulham, you see that? He went to PC with transsexual shit. On Fulham. It's a couple of motherfuckers like the niggas CEO Trail.
Word.
Yeah.
Now
He ain't like that, man. His ass trying to steal Pluto. He's trying to steal Pluto lifestyle and rap it, man. Shout out 1080, man. He trying to steal Pluto lifestyle and rap it like that now. But his ass not like that, man. Rico Reckless, he not like that.
Whoa.
I don't even know why he'll even mention Von's name, knowing his ass a op. Like, I take that as disrespect. Like, oh yeah, he said he was right there with the BDs and all this shit. Said, come to the phone, that was me, gang, on phone up.
Right. That was definitely you. We know that for sure. Hey, take us back to that day. I know we just talked about Von, but just take us back to that day, man, because I can imagine that just being, you know what I'm saying? We locked up, but one of the guys, he done got out, he done turned up. He the biggest nigga in the rap game, you know what I'm saying? And he really showing us love, bro. Just tell us how that energy felt, you know what I'm saying? Because when you locked up, bro, it's only a few things that you can hold on to for hope, you know? And I know he was one of them for sure.
Folks gave us hope, man. That shit was everything, gang. And like, he wasn't too important not to answer his phone at all times, even though he was too important. You see what I'm saying? Nowadays, niggas be acting like they too important to answer their phones, all this extra shit like that. Von answer his phone no matter what.
Bro, and he go talk.
He answering the phone.
And he go talk to you. Like, I'd have been around Von when them jail calls was ringing. He go answer and he go talk to you. He ain't go hit you with no,
for sure.
Hey, call me back later on, woo, woo. He go, whatever he doing, he go holler at you. Like, you know?
Hell yeah, that's for sure, my dear brother. Like, and he kept hope. He gave us hope. And even our families loved him, gang. And he was a team player. That's one thing. A lot of people try to do shit like him, but one thing they got, that folks not greedy. He a team player. And if he say he love you, he mean that shit for real. That's for sure.
That's a fact.
Like, he ain't gonna leave a motherfucker hanging, gang.
And like,
but that day, it was beef. Shout out Bite Down 600. La Fadada ass crazy as hell.
Bite Down crazy as hell.
Yeah, Bite Down, folks like that on my dead brother. He getting that.
Yeah, for
Bite
sure.
Down getting that for sure.
For sure. Free Bite Down.
Mello from 46, huh?
I said free Bite Down though.
Free Bitey on photo. But Mello from 46 was over there with us, and T-Bone from Brain Dead. It was us over there, you know? Just some gang members. DT from DOD. That's Big Bro on phone. We was getting that over there. But that's who was over there with us. No Rico Reckless, man. His ass never in the trenches with us. None of that shit. I don't even know why he play like that. Talking about some spit and bust and all that goofy ass shit.
So do that really be going on, bro? Because I ain't been to the county since 2012. And I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
Yeah, that happened like 2 times. But he telling the story that he heard, gang.
Right.
On phone.
Right.
He telling the story he heard. That ain't no shit that just happened random or no shit like that.
Yeah, because he was...
Motherfucker most definitely be having them AK Dookie 7s and them Glock Dookies for sure.
So that's more like you would see the Glock Dookies more than you would see a motherfucker spitting in the butt. The Savage Life.
Yeah, for sure.
So shit.
Savage Life, that don't mean that, gang. That don't mean spitting in no butt, gang.
So what's Savage Life in the county?
Savage Life was something that me, Von, shout out Didi from Tay-Town, me, Von, Didi, La Fadada, all of us started, you know? Shout out Sniper Red. Shout out Bronum from out West, Cali Mob. Couple of us. Shout out B Gang. We started that, like, we started a movement, whooping the police. Bubba from Folly on Fronham Grade. We was fighting the police, whooping the police, all sticking together like on the brothership, getting wild. We was, just turning up, sticking together, gang. On Fronham.
So Savage
Like,
Life Savage Life was beating on the COs?
Yeah, we was whooping on COs and niggas too.
Okay. Yeah, because he showed just got on Vlad TV. And, that's like one of the biggest, hip-hop interview platforms. And he told them folks, man, we in the county, you know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker beat you up and they take your pants down and spit in your butthole, you know what I'm saying? And you know how they...
Yeah, it's that fine, man.
And Recklezz be so damn animated.
He was in Division 11 this whole time, man. He can't show one disciplinary ticket that he caught in Division 9, man. Yeah. Tell him show one disciplinary ticket he caught in Division 9. Matter of fact, I got a phone call when I questioned his ass about that. He kept going around confronting his goofy ass, man. That's some faggot ass shit, man. He lying.
So let me ask you about his homie,
doing anything to chase clout, man. That shit ain't cool. It's motherfuckers who really can't go on from getting crazy from that Savage Life shit that's doing this shit for real, you know?
Yeah.
One person I do know about for sure who like that, THF Zoo. Shout out Big Bro, my dear brother.
No
Both aggressive as hell. He like that.
No bet.
Zoo like that for sure, for sure.
I don't know.
And Gucci the Menace.
You say who?
Gucci the Menace and Zoo. They like that on my dear brother.
Who is Gucci the Menace? I ain't never heard.
Wow, my dear brother. Shout out Lil Law, man. They like that.
Who is
Lil Law sent the deck over.
Who is Gucci the Menace though? Where he from? I ain't heard of him.
Gucci the Menace, he from 4-6, bro. See that? Like, he from THF.
Okay.
Bro that. Like, he be handling them. That shit ain't nothing new, bro. He do that shit. Like, that's just Big Bro. Like, that's what he do.
For sure. For sure. How you holding up, man? You been in there for 9 years, man. 9 years in the county.
I'm staying strong, gang. Hopefully I'm coming home soon. I've been waiting. I don't know for sure my update, but I'm coming home soon, though. I'm waiting on these people to get this shit right. You know?
Yeah.
Ain't shit break the gang. Like, I'm staying strong on front of them.
I hear it in your voice.
I got it. I'm coming home. I'm finna make this shit happen. You know, I got a couple songs coming out and shit like that. I'm finna put this shit together, make this shit make sense, and I'm really one of them, you know?
For sure.
So a lot of motherfuckers be talking like they like that, man. I'm really like that, like, real, my nigga, like, real.
Mm-hmm. So, like, what you looking at right now? What they trying to get you?
I got jailhouse cases. I'm trying to see what they gonna do with my jailhouse cases and shit like that.
Okay.
From the Savage Life shit, tweaking up and staff assaults, fighting the police, sending the decks up. You know, that shit carry time, good cases and shit like that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, what
I'm putting that shit together. I just overcame my body, though.
Okay. So what I wanted to ask you real quick, though, for the viewers that's listening, it's gonna be hella people listening to you, Blood, and ain't none of they ass been in Cook County Jail for real. But tell them, like, what's a typical day in Cook County Jail? Like, what time is wake up, breakfast, lunch? You know what I'm saying? Take us through a 24-hour in the county.
If you don't got commissary, gang, you gonna die.
For sure.
You gonna starve to death in this bitch.
For sure.
They give you 2 pieces of bread every morning, a butter, a jelly, the same breakfast square every single day.
And what time that come around?
Shit like that for lunch. And then they give you slop for dinner.
What time the breakfast come around? Like 4:30, 5 in the morning?
5 o'clock, yeah.
Okay, so
no, 4 down.
Yeah, breakfast come at 5. They give you a couple pieces of toast. Then by 11 they bring you bologna?
Yeah, 11:30.
11:30 they bring the lunch. So what time dinner at 4 p.m.?
No, 6 o'clock.
Okay, 6. That's better than 4. Last time I was in county, they bringing that motherfucker at 4. So your ass was starving all the way to breakfast at 4.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
One more motherfucker, man, who retired at this deal who I've been here with. Bo Nick, man, he rapping and shit. He turned up, man. He rap with 1080 on phone now. Folks retarded as hell. I was in here with him. And Lil Wet, too. Wet him up. That's my boy.
For sure. Shout out No Limit.
Yeah, shout out No Limit, man. Lil Wet.
Yeah, we just...
Boy. Folks retarded as hell.
Like, since you just brought him up, like, another thing on the Outside Gang, like a month or two ago, man, there was this interview that went viral about this nigga from No Limit named Cairo talking about how Herb don't do nothing for the homies. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I just did an interview with this nigga Juvie from EBK, and he was saying the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know Juvie and Cairo.
So, you know, they like, man, Herb don't stand on nothing that he say. He don't take care of none of the guys, woo. And I'm just listening like, damn, you know, Herb ain't responded or said nothing. But it always put me back in the mindset of Von, cause like can't no niggas say that about Von. You know what I'm saying? Like can't no niggas say Von ain't take care of the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. That's
yeah,
when.
No, that's why. Look, bro. That's why I'm really hurt about that. Like for sure. Like
Tell us.
When they say do it for Von.
Yeah.
When they say do it for Von, for sure. That's doing it for Get Back Gang, man.
For sure.
Get Back Gang is living on his legacy.
Tell us.
I feel like it should be more support from Get Back Gang.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna stop that.
Yeah, for sure. What I was trying to ask you, shit, tell us about how you received the news, bro, and how that hit you.
Man, like it was me and Tay Gotti from 46. Shout out Brusky on phone number. We was on deck. He came out in the morning. I guess he called one of the phone numbers. Like, you know, they told me folks was alive at first. So I was just knowing that he's straight because everything folks so strong, like he's strong, you know. So I knew everything was straight like that shit. Hurt me. I called this girl named India, who number he had gave me or whatever. He be having me call and shit.
Right.
I had just came from off a visit with him the other day, like the 2 days before that. And then like I get the news, like he said he didn't make it. That shit hurt me.
Man.
I called Bonnie. I called Cuz, and then shit called D-Lo too. That shit hurt me, gang. Ain't gonna fuck nothing like that.
Bet.
It broke me down, you know?
No bet. Like on my end, gang, we had.
You have 1 minute remaining.
All right, we go. Hey, before we get up off this motherfucker, bro, hey, you would spit some bars for us?
Yeah. Look. Free all the gang till they free. I'm in this bitch for a beat. I'm in this bitch with Big Foster. We hit your strip with them toasters. Blick on my hip, fuck a holster. I ain't no brick, I'm a boulder. I got the gang on my shoulders. I whip the cane like I'm Nova. Niggas is bitches. Half of these niggas is witnesses. Nah, I ain't talking Jehovah. Pick ask for my cat, I don't ride in no striker. I got the swag of a biker. Hey, we turn your block to a crisis. We got them choppers like ice. It's a Glock, but it shoot like a rifle. If she spit on the dish, she's so trifling. Man, these hoes get around, they recycling. Man, these hoes get around, I ain't wiping. I'd rather get caught with my Glock than without it. They say they gon' kill me, I doubt it. So much water, I drip like a fountain. I'm so fly, bitch, I look like a falcon. I need bigger pockets, my pockets too crowded. I'm trying to get rich like I'm Rowdy. I got spikes on my kick, look like Bowser. And my bitch stick like Megan Thee Stallion. I stay at my feelings, I'm missing the gas. I got shorties that's itching to slide. He got Cookie was dissing the gas. Full of turned them to chicken and fried. Back but they thought I was finished. Just when they thought I was finished. Pop out all black like I'm Venom. I got the strap in my denim. Say you need racks, I send it. Full of need money to send it. Scope on my pistol, but I don't never get to use it. Cause bitch, I don't blow from a distance. Walk up on a nigga and shoot out his nipple. Yo, bitch, let me blow in a dental. I sold the blow out the rental. You think that you know what I've been through. Them drums on Dracos on Dracos on Dracos. Them Glocks and switches on switches. We on that bitch head like some inches. Just send me the low, I'ma get 'em. Gang, Get Back Gang shit, man. You know how I'm bumming, man. Bloodbath, man.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.